said that we foiled 29 terror plots, and each person who was trying to create a terror plot was going to use a dirty bomb, right?
Okay, so where we directly found this evidence comes from Peter Kang, who explains that when we raided Osama bin Laden's lair, we found plans for this directly to happen. And because of our U.S. military presence, as Poland explains, we've had 4,000 troops and a doubling of military bases, which led to the conviction of 29 and foiled these terrorist plots.
Here's the problem. You showed that he had plans for them to happen. Do you show the capability
Yes.
for this to happen? How much money did they have? How much capability did they have?
Peter Kang explains the Osama bin Laden raid explicitly showed us that they have access to bring uranium into the United States through Mexico, and that is their plan.
I very much want to see that evidence.
Okay, sure, I can get that to you after the cross. Okay, so let's talk about all of your responses that you put in my case. How did they directly answer anything at the contention level?
Here's the problem with your entire case, is that all your case talks about is the United States passing a tax on United States citizens.
No, let's look at subpoint B about treaties.
Okay.
Aren't treaties a inter-country thing? It's not like just the United States who has a treaty.
But the problem with these treaties is, first of all, you're talking about a decrease in smoking, right?
Yep.
Because of these treaties.
20% decrease, which you never responded to in the point lead.
Yes, I do, because smoking isn't necessarily drugs, right?
No, smoking, our evidence is specific. Like, I'm sorry if we didn't say, like, smoking cigarettes, but all of our cards are specific to smoking cigarettes. Like, that's the premise of our case, and if you couldn't read that from, like, the thesis at the top of the case, then, I mean, I'm sorry about that.
But how exactly does the United States impose these, like, taxes or these systems on Latin America?
Okay, so it's like, when they come to buy from the United States, they have to pay U.S. taxes. It's like, I'm a citizen in Florida, but when I go to Chicago, I still have to pay the 11% income tax, even though in Florida it's only 7%. So when they go to another place to buy their cigarettes, they have to pay that country's tax. So when they come to the United States and purchase from the United States, they have to pay U.S. taxes. So currently, like, you talked about in your rebuttal how the 94% or the 94-cent increase hasn't taken place yet, right?
Yeah.
So our current excise taxes,
right?
right? So our current excise taxes are at $1 and a penny, which still means we save 500,000 lives, right?
Wait, 500,000 lives over what time period?
That's like when we implement it, the terminal impact going to be saving over a short-term period as
So we already implemented it, and that already saved 500,000 lives, right?
That's what the Waters evidence is explaining.
So if our current policy continues, this short-term impact, this short-term benefit of 500,000 lives has already happened.
It's a repetitive benefit. No, because as long as the taxes are in place, as long as these taxes are in place, so the benefit happens over a period in which we've had the excise taxes going on, and Waters does the analysis to conclude that we save 1 million lives over the time span of 5 years. So insofar as that's true, that's where Waters draws his analysis from analyzing the last 5 years. But let's talk about your case a little bit.
Okay.
Where do you ever read me one causal piece of analysis that says U.S. policies directly cause an increase in violence?
Well, we show you the evidence from the Center for Economic and Policy Research that talks about how these prohibitionist policies make cartels violent.
Okay, but if I win, we're reducing cartels in the long term.
No.
Doesn't that negate that argument?
At the point where they're violent in the first place because of the United States policies, because they're now facing pressure from the Mexican government, that is going to be a net.